Hi guys! Hello to whoever is watching this video. This is really weird talking to yourself. Juan and I had said a while back that we would start a YouTube channel, just doing different things, nothing too serious. The first video will be a Q&A, so this is all the questions that were asked on my Instagram. So yeah, I'm just gonna reply to all the questions that were asked. So I'm going to go ahead with the first question. Obviously Laquan's not here with me at the moment. I'm going to answer on behalf of the both of us. So the first question is, what are your guys' ethnicity? So I'm half Samoan and half Australian, and Laquan is full Māori. I was born in Brisbane and Laquan was born in Rotorua. Second question. Alright, so we've had 3 people ask how Laquan and I have met. We met at a quarry. We didn't really talk or anything at all. We just saw each other, smiled, whatnot. I was told that his name was Jonathan, and obviously that wasn't the case, but come the end of the day I really needed to know his name because I was so attracted to him at the time. I found him because he was tagged in a photo. And then, yeah, I added him and spoke to him for a good 2 weeks. We fell asleep on the phone, we FaceTimed everything. And yeah, come 2 weeks, he asked me out. Question 3, what's the hardest thing you've gone through in life together? Would just have to be pretty much almost losing our daughter Alia. We've agreed that we will do a whole little YouTube episode or whatever into depth on what happened with Alia and stuff like that. So this is stuff that not everyone knows about, and I think we're ready to now speak out. We did have the media ask us if we wanted to go on the news and talk about it, but you all know the media, they change everything around, so we just decided not to. So yeah, tune in for our next video and you'll then know about everything. 4, what's it like being young parents? Was your pregnancy planned? No, both the pregnancies were not planned. We did make them, so we did say that we wouldn't neglect them. So here we are with a 2-year-old and a 4-month-old. What's it like being young parents? Well, I don't know. I think it's a little bit more harder because we weren't as settled when we found out we were pregnant with the first, and then when the second came along, we weren't as of yet as well. You know, we love it. We love being young parents. You know, we can grow up being really close with them, and yeah, pretty much that's how it is. Do you like it when Laquan fingers your butthole? I wouldn't know because I don't even let Laquan touch my butthole. But thanks for the question. Question 6. What is a challenge you both struggle with as parents? I think we struggle with the differences. Laquan was brought up different to me, so what I think is okay, sometimes he thinks wrong. I think our differences within our parenting choices, that's what we, that's what we feel is a challenge. But I think that's with everyone. 7, what's your most embarrassing sex story? Question 8, do being parents change your relationship, good way or bad way? Yes, a flat out yes, it does change your relationship. Why? Because it goes from just being you and your other half to then caring and being parents to a child. All your responsibilities change. You no longer can do certain things because of your child, which isn't a bad thing. It's a step from not having kids to having children. You have to really quickly step up to being that parent for your children. So it does change our relationship because we're no longer just all about each other. We are as a family, our responsibilities have changed. We don't have that much quality time together. But then again, it is important to have that quality time, you know, take a night out, drop your kids off to their grandparents' house or to a babysitter or whatever, and go on that date night that you don't get to have. It is so important, and that's what my mum couldn't stress enough to me. And yeah, that's something that every parent should take in. Definitely set yourself that time to go on a little date, dinner, whatever. Let's have a look. Sorry, this phone is not working. How do I cope with the Con's depression? That's really hard. At first I didn't know, to the point where I realised I was pushing him away myself. I'm more of an open person who likes to talk, and the Con is the type of person who shuts things out and doesn't like to talk at all. It got to the point where I felt as if I couldn't ask him to do things because he was that low within himself. Felt like I couldn't ask him to do anything around the house. I couldn't ask him to help with the girls because I was, you know, I don't know, I guess I was scared that I'd push him away. But now I've just let him have that space to figure out things in his head and what's going on with himself, and to know that he will talk to me when he needs, and which he does. I text him every day asking if he's okay, how his day's been, and just keeping him company. I've never left his side at his hardest, and that's something that I will always stick to, is never leaving my partner throughout his hardest days. It is hard though dealing with someone who has depression because I don't suffer from it at all myself, so relating to it, I couldn't say that I can. But you know, just ask your partner what are the ways that you can help him, because you don't know how to deal with it yourself. And that's what I did. I got sick of pushing him away, not knowing what to do, that I said, you know, tell me what I can do to help you. And then he did, and so from there, that's how I deal with his depression. Mind you, the Con's depression only comes every like once in a while. When things get hard, then he's really down within himself. When he remembers the incident that had occurred with our daughter, then he's down within himself as well. So it's at those hardest times. Most of the times he's really good now. He's learnt that things happen in life and that you've just got to deal with it and move on. So that's where we're at in life. Question 10 is, how do we keep our relationship healthy with kiddies? To be honest, I don't know. I don't know, because it does get hard, and it does get to the point sometimes where we say to each other that maybe it's best that we're not together, blah blah blah, you know, all that crap. We've always overcome everything that we've gone through. I don't know, I think, as I said previously, make sure you're taking the time to have good quality time with your partner, doing things as a family, having this space. I don't know, I just feel like we work well as a team majority of the time. I'm not saying that we're perfect all the time, because we are not, but I don't know, I guess we do the kids, and yeah, we try and plan things to do with them. But if you are watching this and you do have kids and you realize that you've lost friends, please message me and we can arrange something. Were you guys excited when you first found out you were pregnant? Yes, we were. LeCon screamed on the phone when I told him. I was happy at his reaction, but I was more so scared of the reaction of our family. Obviously, because to me, having that support from my mum and my family is something that I need and means the world to me. 12. What's your guys' thoughts on bullying? In depression, I think, is it on depression? I don't know. I just think bullying in general should stop. We are 100% against bullying, so LeCon and I both were bullied at young ages. And yeah, we just know how much it affects people. You know, there's no reason to bully someone. You don't know what they're going through in their point in life, and I just think you never know what you're going to do to that person emotionally or physically. We just are 100% against bullying, and we really wish that we could do everything in our power to stop it, but as you all know, there's going to be nothing really that will stop bullying ever. It's just a thing that happens in life, and unfortunately you've just got to find that strength in yourself to not deal with it, but to put up with it so that you're not pushed to the limits where, you know, you do find yourself in a suicidal position. It sucks. It fucking sucks. Do you want more kids in the future because your girls are for real hella cute? Well, thank you. Hopefully they look like me, now that you say that. Just kidding, they both look like their dad, but once Ali is in school and Money's a little bit older, probably like in the next 3-5 years or so, we're not in any rush. We want to be settled before this next one comes, but it is still on the tip of our tongue deciding if we do want another one. What made you want to start a YouTube channel? I don't know. We're like, you know, why don't we just do it? So we're doing it. Does the Con love getting his ass eaten? Oh my god. Ew, no. 16. When is Con going to propose? Okay, that is a question I ask him every day. I feel like I need to stop. Okay, last question. Best thing about being a parent? I couldn't say best thing because there's too many. Hey, there's too many.
Baby.
Oh, sorry. 3 best things about being a parent. I still couldn't choose. I don't know.
I know.
We don't know. Hey, Alia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you think of 3 things?
Yeah.
What? Sister? I don't know. Just having children that are yours. The love that they bring you. How fun it can be. I couldn't tell you 3 things. You'd have to find that out for yourself. There's just way too many. I couldn't even find the first point to begin with. But yeah, so thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I don't know if you would, but yeah. Say bye. Thanks for watching.
Bye, pudding.
Thanks. Okay.